Seems if it's not one dark descent, it's another. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Amnesia Rebirth. And last time we crossed over to the other world and got quite the lore dump, tinkering around in their labs and with their technologies, and getting some personal insight, the memories of the Empress who ruled over that kingdom herself. And what we found was that she feared death just as anyone. Just as all of them did, I guess. Machines were constructed in order to allow her to continue on, even in spite of some illness. But it seems like that may have been a fate worse than death, kept alive for all these eons, and possibly actually being the one to help us, after we found an outfit very similar to the spirit that's been guiding us. And when we removed that life support system in order to get out of there, it was kinda like severing an umbilical cord, wasn't it? That one tether that it was entirely dependent on for survival. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too far into this, but the themes in this are so strong that I can't help but notice the connection.
Shit. This isn't a dream. This really isn't a dream.
Yeah, we're growing weaker because we returned to find that our pregnancy is now months further along. And in fact, we were further along than we should have been to begin with, so something very strange is going on here. It was said that the people of this place worshipped a goddess of fertility and healing. Maybe she feels that way. Maybe she protects people like us because she herself is dependent.
That's heavy.
In any case, we probably shouldn't be doing stuff like this, right? Can we have a peek through this wall? Yep. 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 Come on.
Ah, look, that ladder. Is that the way out?
Well, I don't think we're squeezing through in our state. We're not getting through here either. Oh.
Oh, little one. How did we get to this, huh? And how did you grow so fast? I hope you're right.
Well, you may be a weird baby, but you're our baby.
Careful. Careful, this is not so easy anymore.
And I feel that. Oop. Careful. Oh. Okay, how is this looking? We can add small lamp oil. We've still got a couple of large ones, so that's good. Our exploring has paid off for us, but we've got to keep moving. Oh, it is very dark down here. Open that. That gets us some light, too, which is good. Unfortunately, we're limited to 10 matches, so we can't carry any more than this. Look at that! It's not just some of these causing us to cross over, it's all of them. Even if we're just crossing into the equivalent of an alien broom closet, it's still taking us to the other world. It's just that in some places it's more obvious than others. Hello? Back, please? You're not helping. Anything else we can see? Again, more matches. Wait, is this where we came from? I'm getting all turned around. God, some of these spaces are narrow and tight.
Oh, that smell. Like back in the laboratory. It's getting stronger.
What kind of smell? Okay, there's no reason not to light this. Any others? There we go. There we go. Although I take it we won't be spending very long here. We just got back from here. Let's hope this trip is a bit more temporary. And it's so much effort, too. We also learned during our exit that the shadow is still very much at play. And not necessarily a product of their own society. Yep, here we go.
What is this fiery stuff?
You know, Tassie wouldn't recognize this stuff, but I do. I can't help but notice. I can't help but notice that it is the stuff that was all over Castle Brennenburg. Oh my god, no. Okay. How are we... Oh, we're just gonna have to get down there, huh? Into scorpion-infested nonsense. Okay, how's our thing doing? Not well. We're gonna work through this stuff very quickly. Alright, drop down. This way. I know I'm not exploring as much as I could be, but I feel pursued and I don't feel like getting hit is very good. The last thing I want to do is take laudanum. I could potentially hide in here. We can crawl through here. Whatever light source I can get at this point. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up and run, Tassie. Oh no. You were injured there. Through here. Oh, right here. Don't have time to linger on that.
Shit!
Down. Don't let any of these bricks fall on you. This lantern really doesn't do much when you point it downward like this. There are torches everywhere, like I'm gonna mess with that. No, come on. Down. Move. No! These aren't the catacombs anymore, these are just deep mines. We're not touched for, what, a millennia? Go. I'm sorry you keep ending up stuck in these places. If you're claustrophobic, this is not your day. It's also just not your day in general, huh? Maybe it wasn't.
Oh, Christ. We need to get out of here soon.
Clearly. The chases in this are so well done. They do exactly what I love in such things, which is, it always feels like the threat is right on you, and you're always making quick decisions to get yourself to survive for 1 second longer. It's not so fast that it just feels like it's killing you over and over, but it's frantic. I we crossed between barriers so many times I have no idea what world we're even in right now. We have the ability to manipulate those mechanisms up there. It's like everything needs to meet in the middle. And this whole enclosure looks like the one that we placed the orb in. Oh, the orb. We still have it. Okay, well that's going to be important, I imagine. This one doesn't want to move. Oh, and Alice. If that sketch is to be believed, maybe she survived the incident in the previous one, but it led to the diagnosis of some kind of heart defect? Still not working correctly. But maybe there's something we can do about it.
It's the town again, little one. See? It's another gateway, I think. A portal. Like in that laboratory, but big enough for us. Look! Little one, I think this is a way out of here. I know it's crazy, but can we get it working?
Well, given everything we learned in the lab, I think that can be arranged. Okay, let's insert the orb now, power it up, and see where that takes us from there. All this power, the power to do so many things. I bet to them it was just a battery. To some of us, it's become like a religious symbol. The melding of religion and technology, just as the melding of history and myths. Okay, I didn't really expect that to work. We need to sort out what's going on up there. We're gonna have to go on a little scavenger hunt, aren't we?
This place is so strange. Who on earth built it, do you think? Huh? Who on earth?
Well, they were on Earth, right? They did things here. They interacted with ancient people. In other words, don't write off their help just yet. In fact, they seem to be doing just that. Okay. I can't figure out what to do here. I tried moving the other one out of position to see if that would unlock the others, but it doesn't seem to have done so. So let's venture forth and see what we can do. Still, the shadow active in both worlds simultaneously. What do we make of that? A Door to Many Worlds by T.A. Herbert. Is this the portal you went through? I haven't even talked about that, how it leads to that village. Even though we didn't follow any of the map, which is funny. It seems like we will still end up there. Forward. As I write this memoir, my great endeavor is on the verge of completion. That very threshold which has eluded the members of our fellowship down the age lies before me. and I, Thurston Herbert, had the keys within my grasp to open it. What great beauties, what bounteous paradises may lie beyond the gate. Surely it will lead to the Arctic deeps, to the megalithic structures in Brazil, to anywhere within our realm. Yet we may go further. The evidence has been before our eyes since the days of Adam. I use that example advisedly, for surely the story of Adam is the Hebrew retelling of our first arrival, thrust out of that Garden of Eden and into this harsh world. Beyond the gate lies the garden, the place of our making, and I will be the first since Adam to go. You know, it had never really occurred to me the monumental importance this would have had to you. And are they really Prometheusing this thing? I'd always wondered why Alexander was so humanoid despite being from this other world, and I wasn't sure how I felt about that, but, well, maybe that's not just an early interaction, maybe it's the origin of life on Earth. Professor, I believe this is only one part of a bigger construction. The archives make reference to this place as a gate, but it also talks of other gates. If I'm reading correctly, and there is a symbol that I read as crops or harvest, perhaps it's related to this seed? Seed as in seeding life on Earth? Well, that would also connect themes a bit, wouldn't it? Get out of here, Herbert's stool. I don't need you. May 17th, 1839. I was right. And it is a bitter pill, of Mithrium, and in it an orb. And now my dolt of an assistant has shattered it. I've sent it, and him, to Brennenburg. Perhaps something may be salvaged. It's the one from the Dark Descent was found specifically here. So what is left to me now? There's a gate here. I have Vitae, but I have no orb, and have discovered nothing of what Brennenburg called the Traveler's Locket. Well, it seems like we've got everything you didn't then. Yet it is clear this place is part of something greater. These halls are not the final resting place of their great queen, whatever the legends may say. This is merely a spoke on a wheel. What does the hub hold? No, we've been there, or at least seen that. You say final resting place, but that does not mean dead. Not by a long shot. She's still got 3 out of 4 tubes.
We were going to French Sudan, to a gold mine, to make it more efficient. Alex Sterling's family were paying. I was doing some drawings. Jonathan, poor Jonathan. He was the engineer. How much use is gold in all of this?
I guess there's nothing like a situation like this to make you reevaluate what matters, huh? Abdullah, Khaled will take on Daniel's duties. Daniel was here at this site as well, I had forgotten. You are to commence excavation of the side tunnels immediately. Break down the Roman walls if you must. They are irrelevant. Anything older than Roman, investigate. If there are any more markings, such as are in the room with the cage, I wish to hear about them. Any records, carvings, or signs that resemble an amulet or bracelet, I wish to hear about them. Any round stone of crystal, do not touch it on pain of death, but summon me at once. Important to know what you're looking for in this line of work. There's some lantern oil, just a medium one. There we go. It's so funny how we come here looking and marveling at these ancient ruins. We've been to the other world this came from, and yet somehow all of the great information for us as the player is in the people who discovered this initially. Khaled, a full and accurate copy of the symbols in the room with the pillars is most important. Devote yourself to it. I wish it to be completed by the time I rise tomorrow. In particular, pay attention to the symbol I have labeled as seed. I believe it to be the crystal orb that I seek. A clue to its whereabouts will see you well rewarded. Well, we've already got one. And we pretty much just pulled it out of some otherworldly desk drawer. You require vitae. So we'll just have to find some. Hopefully we won't have to extract anymore like in the first game. There seems to be light coming from beyond here. And there's a cave back here. Joy. There's nothing much to light back here. But we do have matches. Oh, come on. Locked up. And maybe that's a good thing. Okay, we are clearly not alone here. Let's hope that door stays locked then.
Close your eyes for sleep is coming. Hush now, lullaby. Mama's here, so don't you cry.
We need to figure this out. I've only just noticed the bloody drag marks in the empty canteen. Oh wait, we can climb a ladder here. Oh, and there's a hole in the wall here. Okay. Okay. Anything to keep us going here? How many do we have? 10 out of 10? Green light. Let's find out if these things carry over.
Oh, my heart.
You knew she didn't have long at that point. There's always some new chamber, isn't there? Some huge new chamber. We saw a miniature version of that triangle structure in the lab. I guess they brought it up to scale. This whole thing is one great machine that needs to be working in order for the portal to open, isn't it? We saw something like this as well, but some of these runes aren't working. Okay, how are we gonna do this?
Are you there? It's Yasmin.
Yasmin? Yes! Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm trapped. I'm in a tomb.
Rest. You need to take care. I told you.
Doctor? Damn. Well, I suppose at least they can't be far. They might as well be on the moon. Unless we can get out of here.
Sooner or later, we're gonna get an Amnesia on the moon. This is not going to be correct. Or, actually, if we move you to the right from here... Wait, Ah, we can rotate you. There's a right configuration here, we just gotta figure it out. That doesn't really seem to work, but we haven't tried moving these things yet. Is there a particular set we need to tune you to, then? Perhaps there was once a real person called Tihana, a leader of her people. If so, she is likely buried in the Tuareg tomb far above us. There are other, much older stories that have been conflated with hers. Legends of the Grey Lady, a goddess who walks the desert, legends of a healer, legends of an empress. I think these are ancient memories of what truly happened in this place. Well, that's what I've been saying the entire time. Details get changed around, lost in translation, but all the vagaries are still present. Anything down here? There's a hole in the wall over there. And peeking into holes in the wall is always beneficial to Amnesia protagonists. Yep. Ah, it's just where we entered. There's another cage here that goes a long way down to what seems like it may be a larger orb, or at least something meant to represent one. And a corpse. Look at you. But you don't have anything useful to tell us, do you? There must be something here that can tell us the proper configuration. Diagram on wall. Map, ley lines, star chart. Position on radio spectrum akin to wavelength. Must test complete paths. Diagram on wall. What? The one... Wait, the one behind it? Wait, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, look. If you look at the middle column, yes, as we stand here, oh, you can actually see that the lines on the pillars kind of match up. But we need it to match up exactly, right? Okay, so is there anything middle guy doesn't have? Yes. So we'll start with that. This is gonna take some doing. This leftmost one won't turn at all, completely overtaken by this stuff. The presence of which also means we don't have much time. So next is gonna be this one to try. That one looks like it might be right. Let's look some more. That seems maybe promising. One on the left is our anchor. The other two can change and must remain consistent. There is an opening up here. Nope, there is. You can't fool me. Come on. And there must be something we can light. Come on. Oh. I can't open this, and I can hear something. I don't like this place one bit. I can't be messing with valuable lantern oil. Just gives us a port in the storm to crawl into. There's still more. Much more.
The accession of Tihana. Life leached out of the daughter of Attua with every breath. The Emperors decreed she must live, that the line must continue. Tamaku and their order fought to keep the life in her as she drifted in the borders. And they surged. The blades to the parting of her spine. But her womb would not quicken, and the life ebbed, and the light in her eyes faded. So Tamaku stood before them, radiant with the light of the moons, and whole, the essence flowing through her. Yet her mother took up the orb from Attua's lifeless brow, and called Tamaku to her, and a fierce light was in her eyes. She took that day her new name, and that was the first day of the endless rule of resplendent Tihana, who is no mother, and yet is mother of us all.
So we do have something in common. We should start a book club. Is something gonna happen when I take this? Color me shocked. There is a word that appears to mean lines, paths, or waves. And I believe it refers to the carvings on a wall behind the pillars. They must be aligned, and we must set the control device to match them. Mouths, harvest, loose, cattle have, hope, and fortified are the essences. Let mouths harvest wide in freedom, and reaping shall be enriched. Without hope, there is no fear. A crude attempt at translation. Of course, these are the ones we can't read. Let's go, Grave Robin. Leon DeVry, or DeVry, mining expert. British South African, will need a visa. Mine supervisor, recommended by McFadzean and West. Worked on 3 of the Evander mining projects. But Phoebe, ex-M&W, says she wouldn't invite him to dinner. She likes everyone, so tread carefully here. Wants to do some hunting while we're in Sudan. Can't see that as a problem, so long as it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, well, Leon. A real ray of sunshine, huh?
There's no getting out here. The Song of the Crystal must be attuned where the fragments of harmony fall, and there's the key to a world edge. The purity of Vitae must be exact according to the something and by something's law. Revoking the chain of memory may fracture the edge. Let edge, harmony, seed, and Vitae flow, and the gate is open. Seed must be warded, or empty comes. Well, even without our innate ability... Great. Even without our ability, there was some progress being made. It had gone away, and now it's coming back.
Shush now.
Is it gone? I think it crawled into there. Okay, we need to get out of here. I don't know if that means you're gone for good or not. Wait, can we check here? We can. It will make noise. This is like some real excitingly careful archaeology, and I love this game for it. There. And it was all for nothing. Okay, we're getting back out of here. Alright. All we learned is what we already knew, which is how to line this up and do it. We just gotta experiment a little more, but there is another door up here. One which cannot be accessed, so we're back to square one. Only thing, what if the third one is wrong? Because look, over there, it seems to split off the way it should, but that bottom one does not seem to really match. I don't know if it's supposed to be exact. What if we set it as an edge? Like, set each of these as an edge. Oh, there's another note. From the mechanism, it seems that the control device is supposed to turn the pillars, but the linkage is broken. We must turn them manually before the device will work properly. Okay, so you guys kind of walked so I could run here. I sworn I just saw something up there. I'm kind of thinking now, though, what if they don't, because basically all of them fit in with something on the wall. What if it's more important that they fit with each other? Because right now, not all of the lines will link into each other. They'll just, okay, hang on, wait. Let's change this up a bit. So it's you. I need to keep going back to see how it'll actually look. No, the middle one would not connect them right now. Oh, wait, that one looks promising. So you there. You'll more or less lock into place once we stand here. That looks right. And now they're glowing. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. So I guess they can be lined up so that maybe the destination can be changed by inputting the right combination. I've just got to figure out how to link these. So it's one of those and then two of these guys. I already see it. And that can be done from this rotation. This was a cool puzzle. This was a really cool one.
Well, I guess that worked. Let's hope that's fixed the portal.
You've become entirely too desensitized, Tassie. But I guess at this point you're just done with it.
Hello. Hello, little one. It's good to know I'm not alone. You should have a name. Salim and I, we never talked about it. His mother was Amara. So you shall be Amari. That works for a boy or a girl. Hello, little Amari.
Got really startled by the silhouette of that little sack there on the boxes. Alright, we have what we need here. The only thing is that doorway down below.
Not far now, we'll soon be home.
Tinkerer activated the alchemist's device. I have to say, I'm loving the puzzles in this. I like the puzzles in The Dark Descent, and these are even more satisfying to me.
All I have to do is control myself. Stay out of the darkness. Guess how easy that's going to be.
Well, that is the reason I've been burning through matches and lamp oil at a breakneck pace. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to just go by ambient light a lot of the time. I think there were matches down here that I could take. Oh, I didn't even notice. You are lit up like a Christmas tree. That is the universal sci-fi sign for working. But one of you still needs to be swung back into place. Which of you is it, though? You.
Under desert ruins and Roman bricks. What was this place about? Some sort of outpost for that other world.
And with this level of security, also an airlock. Nope, not you either. We should have just left the one by the front. We would be fine now. That seems about right. 3 in a row and we're good to go. Let's try it.
Shit. No. Something's still wrong here.
Right, we need another.
This one is empty, I think.
So we'll have to go check the storeroom, right? Have you remembered to update Adobe Reader?
Just making sure you're all right, little Amari. I hope this isn't giving you nightmares, little one.
Yeah, you wouldn't want them to come out awesome. Let's try this. I don't know how I feel about using one of the ones we need for this. We can always grab it on the way back, right? What's the harm in going to someplace people get dragged?
Are you ready, little one?
torches. We need to keep a certain rate of positive lights up right now. Positive lights to matches ratio. But that's a waste of a match. TAH. We cannot reach the device. Attempts to break the metal have failed, as it is of the same strange composition as the Leyden jars. A thorough analysis is impossible until we can get closer, but my theory is that the Leyden jars are containers for some form of energetic etheric fluid, and that the device in the room below is some means of gathering such fluid to fill those jars. What exactly it is drawing from is unclear. Surely not simply the surrounding atmosphere. It would require something with a great deal more vitality. I've sent the boy Rashid below with a paint pot and brush, and told him to mark any route he finds clearly. Yeah, I'm sure he was 2 days to retirement, right? Oh no. But that is a good question. What is it drawing from? Storage containers for the stuff. Well, we know we're in the right place. Colette has excavated several more Leyden jars, which are fully energized. Well, it's clear that they're required to power the portal device. Without another orb, I am unwilling to waste them on a test. However, I am now certain the contents of these jars, this fluid-like energy, is the vitae of which Alexander spoke. Now, I don't recall, was Professor Herbert aware that Alexander came from here? Was he aware that this was all a means to return? Wait, more. I see matches down there. Come on. There we are. Okay, that gets us back where we started. I mean, some of these chairs look really comfy. I'm amazed you don't want to have a sit down. Okay, this is caved in. No need to waste a match. And this simply doesn't look good. Something bent its way outward.
Blocked on the other side, I think.
Hang on, maybe I can knock that away from here? There we go.
I don't like this at all, Amari. It's too dark down here. It's changing me, little one. I don't know what's happening to me. The darkness. I feel like I'm losing control.
But you helped to ground us. Okay, looks like he didn't get too much farther. I think whatever's down here has been driven mad by the isolation and the darkness. Wait, what is this? Some kind of lock?
I feel a bit better in here, little Amari. Just you rest. Alex, darling, He and Richard were in love. I knew when I first saw them, sitting beneath the trees in the hotel garden, with Richard complaining about the coffee. It was in every look they shared.
It is a lock. It's a safe room. We'll keep that in mind in case we have to run back out here in a hurry. Matchbook looking good. Still, you are shockingly progressive and cool for 1937. Under the sign of Oranga, on the second rise, at the second calling, I, Karangi, make this record. We have identified a fault in the revised layout for the hunting ground gating system, where previously the harvesters had leeway to stalk the subjects for at least 100 IDAR. The current configuration lowers that to 30, as the subjects simply panic and stampede. This does not give enough time for an appropriate buildup of harvestable energy within their systems. I recommend restoring the previous configuration temporarily while we reevaluate. So recorded in her name eternal. All of this for one person, and I'm now remembering how it's extracted. It's suffering. That vitality comes from human suffering. Is this... I hope this isn't meant to be a map of the maze. No, this is some kind of... Is this a game? Is this some kind of alien foosball type device? We'll be ready on this. I'm gonna light every little thing I can. And now I have license to do so. That's 9. Of course, I'm still very worried about what's lurking down here. It's an airlock. Okay, well, before I mess with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab that other thing. Oh, and if I let you go now... Okay, it's gotta be one or the other. I wasn't gonna be able to cheese that by crouching.
We just need to be careful.
I'm going to ground myself whenever possible. There's you. You're shut. You know, great place for something to pop out suddenly when we're running out of here later. Open once more. Oh joy. Yep. And the configuration here matters, right? Yep, it is a map. It was a map of this maze. And presumably upstairs was maybe some kind of control panel. I don't know. Completely at this thing's mercy. These aren't gonna open. Oh, we've got to be sparing. I fear very much that I'm leading you straight to me. There must be some way through. Come on. Oh my God. The primary purpose of these torches... The primary purpose is contrast, so I can look across the room and see where I'm going. So...
Get the fuck off me!
How can you live?
You recognize us.
I won't let the fear take me. It knew me. It knew me.
A member of our party? Come on. And it seems very shocked to see me. No. Come on. Oh, I don't. I'm gonna have to spend some time in the dark. Nope. Wait. Oh, we can jump over. Oh god. Being able to hear you makes this so much worse. And we have no idea if you know where we are or if you're making a beeline straight for us.
Your fault!
We've just come right to where you are. Come on. Come on. No. Can we use these plates to our advantage somehow? I saw you. I saw you. You are actually here.
You think you'll escape?
Okay.
Right.
Oh god. I don't know if you're blind or not either. You looked like you should be. And sight clearly doesn't serve you. Oh god. If we keep left...
Don't worry, Amari.
Oh god, are we just ending up back where we started? Come on, yep! Come on, no, open up, open up!
I'll wait for you.
Close.
Wait. How much time do you have, Tarsi?
Oh, hopefully, like, another 40, 50 years. Let's go. And shut that behind us.
Leon. That thing was Leon.
I was. Oh, it used to belong to my father. He always said it brought him good luck. I think you've done pretty well for me so far, eh? You're, Anastasia, right? I'm Leon de Vries. I'm planning this dig for Mitchell.
Desi. And this is Salim, my husband.
Right. I see.
Do you feel friend-zoned?
You're safe. You're safe. Oh, Amari. It's all right. He can't reach us now.
Or at least that's the hope. Wow, we must have burned through so many matches. Thankfully, they seem to be plentiful here. 8 out of 10, we're still good. Yeah, I'm very much in the screw history camp at this point. Thankfully, we've got plenty of oil. Actually, much more than you would think we would have after going through all that. I don't know how long it's been. Look, according to Audacity, I've only been recording for about an hour and a half. Feels like we were trapped down there for a much longer time.
There is no word. Attempts to open the portal unleash uncontrolled bursts of energy, and the shadow wakes and gathers. Fractures dance on the edges of the soft places, breaking through from there to here. Something terrible has happened. I am abandoned. Over time, the energy levels must fall, but how long will it take? What has happened on the other side? Why do they not answer me?
I hadn't considered that. The destruction of the other world at the hands of the Shadow. Or whatever appendages it has. What about those who were trapped on the other side? That is a really slick rock. Where have we gotten back to? Oh my. Well, we're still not anywhere good. Not that I was expecting anything of the sort. We're really still not anywhere good. Look at this. But maybe there'll be some extract here. Nothing here either. I just had a horrible thought. Do you remember what happened when we walked in water in the Dark Descent? This is so much worse. Oh no, don't do that. Do not do that. Ew. You know, something I've been thinking about. Imagine how much better and richer our life would be had that tank just not fallen into the cistern. This kind of feels like exploring the alien bases in Subnautica, right down to the color scheme and shape of the architecture. And the look of some of the technology. Well, there's another extract. The other we'll have to grab on the way out. Hopefully enclosing Leon back here for good. Her vision is doing wibbling.
I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry.
Not the time.
Little Amari. Mama's here.
Where are you? God, find you.
We can try. Try and do, of course, two different things.
I'll do anything. Just make it. Oh. I never loved him. I didn't. It wasn't my fault.
Richard. Oh my God. How did you
You think it's because you're a sinner?
Where are you? God,
You
find
see, this is like divine punishment. There it is, there it is, there it is. There's a lock on its door.
It wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. How could I help him? Please don't.
You have to try. There we go. That's just gonna make you angry, isn't it? Which is why we probably shouldn't...
Hold on. I'll get you out of this.
You just crawled into the walls, didn't you?
It'll be all right now. I promise.
Okay, does this free you, or does this just torture you more? Whatever, we're doing it. Come on. This is taking a real long time. And I don't even know what it does. There we go.
Richard.
I've got to get out. They'll catch us. They'll catch us. Unless...
Richard!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Let me go. Take her. Just let me go.
My head. What happened? I feel so empty. What? What did I do?
The same thing that happened to Leon and Richard, I'm guessing.
Oh God, little one. It's happening to me. The same thing that happened to Leon.
At least you're still here. The door's closed behind us.
Origin! I couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop me. Fuck.
No time to linger on it. No point in trying to climb this. But we can grab this right here.
The container. It's full of life now. Richard's life. I should take this back upstairs. To the machine.
His suffering became our extract.
God, little one. Did that machine... Did it hurt you? Did I hurt you? Shit. Shit. I know it's happening to me. Just like Leon. No, I'm still me. You're still here. I can feel you. We'll get out of this. I promise you. You won't be born in the dark.
Well, at this rate, you better get a move on then. But now we have to get out of here. And the question is, how are we... Well, we see how. Question, what's moving those? Well, let's do our best to stay out of that water. That churning nightmare. I have to mess with the controls. It's gonna be an either-or situation. Or something's not working correctly. What do we do about this? We can raise the cages up and down. Maybe... No? Okay. I'm wondering if maybe I can jam these up somehow. Look, these move along the ceiling. Maybe there's something to be done. Right, you over there, you raise up. I head back down. There's a way I could jump down, but whatever, we're here now. Doing some pregnant Olympics. There we go. Let's hope that's enough. Well, look on the bright side, he's no longer armed. I'm sorry, this is a horrific situation. I have to amuse myself.
Leon thinks we should leave you.
Leon is right. I'm just slowing you down.
What did I say about self-sacrificial bullshit? We're not going to give him the satisfaction. You hear me? Hank!
I hear you.
This is a truly horrifying transformation because we know that this is every bit as traumatic for him as it is for us.
I know, little one. It's all right. He won't bother us. Not now. Let's get out of here.
Thanks for reassuring me, Cassie.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. He's behind us now. He doesn't matter.
I was pressing control. You weren't crouching for a second.
We just need to get this canister into the machine upstairs. Then we can leave. I think.
Good ventriloquism. This lantern is completely out. I always take from the small first. I just heard another voice. Waste of a match. It's alright. I will say, the matches in this game are a lot more useful than other games with a match mechanic. Pineview Drive. Come on. A ladder. What about the other door? Nothing. Probably for the best. Wow, it's sure taken a long time. A lot of time to stare at the top. Sure would be awful if something popped up once we got there.
Not much further. Oh, that was not easy.
Well, something popped up, and that pop-up was comedy as we find a second ladder to climb. Oh, don't need it. We're back where we were going. Let's take a moment, because you did say you feel a little safer in here, right?
Sleep, little Amari. Mama's here.
I think we needed that after everything we just went through. Look at the real scale of this. But break's over, we've got to move. And we should now have everything we need, right?
Alex. Alex Sterling. Oh God. Oh God, no. I'm so sorry.
Go. Follow her. Save Hank. I'm going after Richard. Best of luck, Tazi.
Honestly, I hadn't even thought to look directly at you earlier, especially since I was deliberately trying to avoid doing so. Something splashing in the water. I don't like the sound of that. Are we almost out of here or what? I mean, at a certain point, we're physically not going to be able to do this anymore, right? I think it was this way.
One, my dearest.
That's so much worse. That's so much worse than her just suddenly dying one day.
Okay, the portal.
You had all this pride in her. She was your life, and then not only did you have to know something was wrong with her, you had to watch her deteriorate. And there was nothing you could do about it. Yep. I figured there'd have to be something to make this exciting, right? Let's go. Well, that's a problem. It's a huge problem. Okay, where? You appear as a spirit now, but a moment ago, as we were prying our eyes open, you looked more physical.
Are you there, little one? I hope you're all right. I need to find another way back to the portal. I have no idea what we did to deserve all this bullshit.
Did you accurately report your tax deductions? This stuff is everywhere. Remember, the last thing we want is to use laudanum. Oh, come on, there's got to be something here, right? Move. Move! Thank you. Way. Ow. You know, the collision boxes on these things are a little unclear. Sometimes they seem unavoidable, sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. Oh, but of course we can always go through the room that held a ghoul earlier. It's not like we've done anything to make them angry recently. Hey, Tassie, how are you with a blade? Destructive. I like it. Or at least that's what you'd say if this were an interview question.
What do you see?
It's dark, Mama. It's so dark.
this little one. She led us this way. I just hope there's another way back to the portal through here.
One hopes. One really, really hopes. Well, we've got some level 5 ghoul activity here, though we already knew that. Well, they pried their way out of here, so that means it's all good, right? Some might say it's a waste to light torches in a place we're not returning to, but some might shut up. Especially when matches are in such abundance. These are the 7 rulers of Urnaya's bloodline. Urnaya the Binder, First Empress. Iron Sea Star, Spear of the Isles. Takamira of the Singing Vines. Taranga the Builder. Mirai Stoneheart. Blessed Ottawa the Golden Hand. And Tihana, who is last and eternal. Your door didn't have to be this scary. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. That's awesome, that's awesome. Oh, that's so awesome.
I think that's...
Sure about that? I mean, are you really sure about that? This door can be... Nope! Nope, 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 nope. Let's go back to these and try and keep quiet then. If we haven't already woken it up. Here, yes. No, that's not what I wanted.
It's okay,
Just let it move past. No. Stop kicking the bones. Even now, the Bone Brigade conspires against me. We've got to drop. Okay, thankfully that didn't make any noise. No. Oh. How many have you taken over the years? These brick foundations, we're moving through the different layers of history as we do this. This one, seeming to be Roman. That's all our lantern oil. Come on, move. Come on, what are you stuck on? Hopefully that didn't make a tremendous amount of noise. We are seeing some daylight and not so high above.
People lived here. Not those creatures, but actual people. They slept in beds, laughed, loved. It's comforting somehow.
I know what you mean. And... Yep. There we are. Ooh, a note.
Losing it. Couldn't even get my name just now. Writing it down. Leon. It's Leon. Leon de Vries. From Cape Town. Father, Charles. Mother, Elsa. Gold mining job. Putting in machines. Upping the yield. Streamlined. Efficient. Making the lazy bastards work for a change. Crash in the desert. Bunch of upper-class peel cops. Fucking crazy shit. There was a ghost. I think there was a ghost. Maybe dreaming it. A broken face. Split in two. Vines. Vines everywhere. That fucking French butch Tassie. She only had to do one fucking thing. Her fault. Her fault I'm losing it. She killed us all.
Do you mean aside from the one I literally killed? I mean, I'm doing this for Amory, but I'm starting to wonder what hope there is for me with all that's been done. Still, this is a home. This is a place with light. More importantly, it's not a big old crypt. We can lock that nest behind us and worry about what's happening moving forward.
There must be a way up from here.
I'm certain there is. I am in love with the way everything is playing out here. Getting to explore all these environments and see all these puzzles, learn about our team as we go, and how it seems like this is a personal nightmare for each of us having it presented in its own way. It seems like our fears in particular kind of map onto this Empress, but hopefully we can secure a better future than the one she secured for her kingdom. Maybe we're both looking for some sort of redemption here, but it's entirely possible I'm getting my figures confused here and there's still a lot to learn. We'll have to save that until next time. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.